This video covers what I expect for your final exam project, the proposal. As always, we begin with a video explanation, the student learning objectives, and some resources to help you out. You'll also see prior student work samples and a sample proposal that I created once for a job that I used to have. For this proposal, you are going to pretend that you are part of an organization or a group where you would like to see something change. Your workplace, your school, your community. This should be something concrete, a plan you can make, something you can take action on and physically change. This is not somewhere where you would address global concerns like homelessness or make sweeping generalizations about improving education. This should be something that is truly actionable, like potholes in a neighborhood or adding a new playground or improving lighting at the park. Those sorts of things are what we address in this assignment. Remember that your audience for this proposal is going to be whoever is in charge of being able to make those changes. It may be the neighborhood association, the city council. Anything larger than that, you may be looking at too high of a scope for this project. Consider this as an unsolicited and a formal proposal. They have not asked you to come to them with any changes, but you have come to them in a formal way, not just making a suggestion by a letter. This should be multi-page, report style, and suitable for being printed out, so mind your margins. For this proposal, you have to have all of these things in order to receive full points, but these do not necessarily need to be section headers in your proposal. You may lay it out however you like. You need to have a cover page, which includes at least one image, and the title. It should say prepared by and include your name, and it should have your contact information. Phone number and email are fine. You don't really need to include a physical address. You need to have a table of contents, and your table of contents should include both your headers and your subheaders and their page numbers. You need to have a summary of the change. So state what the problem is, what the current issue is, and how your change will address that problem or issue. You need to have a detailed description of this change, how the workplace, the school, the community will look if these changes are implemented. You need to have a timeline for putting it all together, a summary of the equipment or the supplies needed, a proposed budget or budgetary impacts, and you may have to do some research here to get a good estimate. If you're telling me that one street light costs $15, that doesn't make logical sense. If you can't find actual information, you can make it up, but it needs to be logical. You also need to make sure that you include a request for approval. This is something that students often leave out of this assignment. This is not merely, contact me here for more information. This is a literal letter that they would sign that has options for which level of service they would like to choose. You can see some examples of that in the student work samples, but one thing I want to mention is do not include a no option. If someone does not want to work with you or accept your proposal, they simply won't contact you again. They will not fill out some specific form that has a no on it. You can include an A level, a B level, and a C level for different prices with different benefits or different time frames, but don't include a no. Finally, you do need to use a references page for sources if you pulled any information that was true research to help you make your point. Make sure that you are concise but clear in your proposal. It will be written for readers who want well-documented and a thorough discussion of the topic at hand. You need to be thorough yourself. Make sure that you include facts, statistics, as many images as you need, maps, anything that will help them come to the decision that your idea is the best one and should be undertaken. Make sure that if you do pull statistical information to support your arguments, that you show me where you got those statistics. As always, if you have any questions, please do let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.